introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what you do?
I'm Akansha Dimri. I'm the founder, CEO, editor-in-chief of Tech Funding News. And we cover startups, scale-ups, unicorns, everything around funding rounds and features and great stories about diverse founders and VCs who are investing in diversity. While we cover global news, we have the special USP and interest towards the diverse crowd in UK, Europe, and think globally.
Can you give us one word to describe the startup scene in Europe at the moment?
Impactful.
Nice.
They are working a lot on impact. I was in Iceland Innovation Week last month, and it was one of my favorite conferences because every startup is talking about sustainability, climate tech, whatever they're doing, whether it's AI, deep tech, finance, they're working on the social clause and sustainability. I really find this very unique about Europe. They're really very careful about what kind of impact they're putting altogether on the global scenario of tech ecosystem.
Do you think the biggest barrier is for female startups receiving funding in your experience, the conversations you're having in the world you work in? What do you think the biggest barriers?
Well, there are a lot of barriers when it comes to female investments in Europe and UK. I mean, if you look at the figures, it has come down a lot. But the barriers over here right now, what I feel is warm intros is one of them, which I would really like to highlight over here, because there are talents beyond the circle and VCs are usually investing into, and they have literally accepted, like I've asked these questions to the VCs as well. It's simple and it's easier to know someone and invest in that person or product, because at the end of the day, when you're investing in a startup, you're investing in the person. Product is there, of course, but if the person you think has the drive, then of course the product will go a long way. But there are so many talents which are beyond that warm intro line. For UK, for example, beyond the Oxford and Cambridge, where the talent also lies, and that is where we should focus on, and to get the kind of talents which sort of Valley gets, because everyone is so open to each other and they are ready to talk to. So yes, that is one of the things which I consider, that if we can come up with some more networking events and also training programs and get VCs available to meet these female founders, I think there will be a slow growth towards the female funding success.